Okay, so our next presentation is going to be from team 23350, Microchips and Queso, who came all the way from San Antonio to present today. And they won the Design Award first place and Finalist Alliance Captain at the 2023 Texas State Championships, Design Award third place at the 2023 World Championships. At the 2024 Central Area Championships, they won Inspire Award third place, were their division winning alliance and was the Finalist Alliance first pick. And they also hosted the Queso Bowl. Today, they will be presenting on managing your FTC team with Notion.
This is my presentation on managing your FTC team with Notion. I'm Annabelle Espinosa, and I'm from Microchips and Queso. We're a third-year FTC team from San Antonio, Texas. Next slide.
Sorry.
Okay. Like she said before, our first year was center stage, and we were in the finals. We were finalist alliance captain, and we were in the finals match and won third place design award. In Into the Deep, we won third place Inspire award at area, and we're also in the finals match. We also hosted Queso Bowl, and in October we will be announcing next year's Queso Bowl. So it's like a huge robot party. I do recommend looking it up and coming. So we were inspired by Team 4481, the Rembrandts, how they use Notion to organize their documents and communication to solve their problems. So what is Notion? Notion is a professional project management tools that professional companies also use, but teams can use to help organize their tasks and assignments, meeting notes, bill of materials, which we like to call bombs, and engineering portfolio assignments as well. So there's a lot of communication problems that Notion can solve. You can't find anything, like you can't find that one document, that one meeting note. There's no access, like teammates can't access a certain thing that you did store that one meeting note on. You're remaking the same documents every year. Like this one teammate figured out how to solder and like wrote a meeting notes about it, but then I want to learn how to solder, but I can't find it. And meeting notes are created and lost. Like you can lose meeting notes from like last year or 5 weeks ago. So, and here are all the solutions that Notion can provide is keys to having an effective mission system. You can organize and plan where all of your information is stored, and everyone on the team can commit to using the Notion system, where everyone knows how to use it, everyone knows how to create a meeting notes, a bomb, and just write down documents and access all of your information. So how does Microchips and Queso use Notion? Well, we have a home page where it stores all of our subpages and additional information like your tasks and assignments, meeting notes, bill of materials, fundraising, outreach, and portfolio assignments. Cool, so this is our homepage. On the top, you can see our banner and then the Decode logo, which is the logo of our homepage. And then the next part is all of the subpages where we store all the specific like tasks and assignments, bombs, and etc. And then at the bottom, oh no, you can, sorry, go back. Okay, the bottom is the tasks and assignments part where you can see just firsthand on the homepage each team member's assignments, like is it started, in progress, or is it done? And lower on the homepage, where you can't see is the team's main goals for the season and main documents like the competition manual. So here is the task and assignment subpage where we have a database that organizes each and every task for each team member. You can go into each task and write down notes or specific details for that task, and you can track the progress of that task. Like on this database, you have the name, project type, like which meet is it for? Is it some project? the type of task, is it CAD, program, or building, the status, and who it is assigned to. So like I said before, you can open up the task specifically, and it'll open up this side tab where you can write down the specifics of the task and notes or checklists to do. So meeting notes. This here is another sub-page with a database, and this tracks like all your notes for every single meeting you have. You describe what happened during that meeting, and you can also embed photos and videos for each meeting to like, for a video of like you're testing your robot for that one mechanism. And how often do you make a meeting? Like every single time you meet, no matter if you meet 2 times a week or 5 days a week, you make a meeting note for every meeting. You can see here that it tracks the name, the type of meeting, when did it happen, and who was there. And so this is our summer robot build day 1, and then just writing down notes about like what happened that day, what went wrong, what went right, all stuff like that. So here's our bill of materials subpage, where in this database I have notes about how to use the bomb, and I have notes about how to use the bomb and stuff like that. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Yeah, so the bomb is a single source of truth for each robot's mechanism, where you have the name of the bomb, the type of bomb that you're making, like is it an order bill of materials, is it a 3D print, or is it a manufacturer? And then the status of the bomb, like is the bomb ready to be ordered or manufactured, and then is it manufactured or arrived, the data is created, and who made the bomb. So here are all the different types of databases for the bomb. Each one has specific details for each type, like 3D print, vendor orders, and manufacturing. Like the 3D print bomb, it has specific like the part name, filament color, filament type, and info, and quantity, and also the STL. So like my teammate Andrew can like has a claw that he needs printed. So I can take this bomb and then look at all the specific details and go ahead and manufacture those parts for him. And then he also has an order bomb for like a drivetrain, and he needs specific parts from GoBuilda. I can take that and then order the parts from the GoBuilda website. And then a manufacture bomb, which is like laser cutting or CNCing parts, like drivetrain plates, like it's made of cardboard or aluminum materials. So fundraising database, this is everyone's favorite database, where it keeps track of all the money that we fundraised over the season, and keeps track of grants and deadlines and money, of course. Keeps track of like who donated, when did they donate, and how much did they donate. It also keeps track of the donor's relation to the team, like is it a family friend, a really great grandparents, was it a company who donated, and stuff like that. So here is our outreach database. This is our current outreach for the season, so it's classified. This database keeps track of what the outreach was for, when was the outreach, where was it, how many hours did we spend for that specific outreach, and then like who attended that outreach. We can also like write down notes here for a specific outreach and put in photos for a portfolio later on. We can save photos inside of the database for a portfolio, and it is nice to like do your outreach during the summer as well. So like when you're making your portfolio in the spring, you can go back to this database and be like, oh yeah, I remember that happened. And so you're not scrambling trying to remember like what did we do during that outreach. You have all of your information and notes here. So here is our portfolio organization database. This is similar to the task and assignments database where you're just assigning specific tasks for each team member for their portfolio and like where they're gonna put in the portfolio, what they're writing for the portfolio. It has the name, who's assigned, the status of their task, when was it, and notes about it. This is also where team members can write down what they're gonna put in their portfolio and photos that they're gonna use. So what are the benefits of using Notion? Well, by default, all Notion pages are private, but some pages can be shared publicly, like a web page. And Microchips and Queso wrote a page for how to volunteer at league meets, and we published that page publicly so other people can read it. It's really easy to drag and drop photos and videos into Notion, so you can save photos from like league tournaments or outreaches, or visually documenting your robot progress over the summer or over the season. And it's also a mobile app, so you can download the app on your phone, so when you're out and about and you don't have your computer on you, you can open up the app and then write down some notes in Notion as well. And there's lots of community templates. Like in Notion, and I also use one of the community templates to like keep track of like all the books I read over the summer and keep track of like all my homework during the school year. So how do you get Notion? Notion charges per user, and you can get Notion for 50% off if you're a nonprofit through the TechSoup discount. And there are other alternatives to Notion if you can't afford it, like Obsidian, Microsoft Loop, Fiber8, and AppFlow. I don't personally know these apps, but those are also alternatives to using Notion. Thank you for attending my presentation about it. If you have any questions, please contact us at our website or Instagram. I can also answer questions now, or if we have time.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah.
So I started using Notion about 2 or 3 months ago myself. And for my team, we've often tried a variety of Google Sheets or things to keep track of the things you're doing in Notion. And the problem we always run into is how do we make sure people keep it up to date? So have you solved that problem? Is it one person who does everything, or is there broad buy-in from the team? How hard is this?
Usually in each database, like, what do you mean keep up to date? Like updating statuses?
Yeah, like updating statuses or making sure that they use the parts bomb if they need a part or something like that. How do you just make sure, I mean, how do you get people to actually use it as opposed to, oh yeah, I'll remember it in my head and whatever, I need to make sure it's done.
It usually remind my teammates like every meeting, like, hey, don't forget to check the meeting notes, add anything else you want to add. Go to your bomb. Is your bomb ready? If it is, check the check mark. And I'll usually go into tasks and assignments and like check myself. I'll keep up with it and also remind my teammates like, hey, is this thing you assigned yourself, like this roller claw? I saw my teammate Andrew assign himself like 3 months ago. Like, is this done? Did you start it? Like, I'll just remind them. And
so it sounds like you have a Notion master who kind of watches the whole thing and keeps people up to date.
I started a year ago and I watched all the YouTube videos.
Right. And then do you get a lot of how much does the team appreciate using Notion?
We started using it last year, and near the end of the season, everyone started using it. So I think they really appreciated, especially the meeting notes and keeping track of like the robot's progress, so we can like write that down and for our portfolio.
Great talk.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for. Oh, what's happening? Okay, great.